Hello, here I am. I sent out the alert 8 minutes ago. So sorry about the delay. I usually try to get it within about 5. Um, I'm not entirely sure what to do next because there was a little bit of a bit of confusion toward the end of there when once I unlocked the whole book. Let me pull it up so we don't just have a black screen here. By the way, I have to win. After the, oh no, that horrible debacle. Hold on. Get that off the screen. Don't want my script for my next YouTube video to suddenly appear on the screen here. Actually, I need to change this. Let's try that again. Does it appear on the correct monitor? There we go. That way. Yeah, that way it won't pop over and cover everything. Hey, Jim. All right. 12 hours, 40 minutes. I feel like I'm doing this slow. Well, the first 8 hours were rough. So in like 4 hours, 40 minutes last time, I'm more done than the first 8 hours. So, and I think I've kind of past that inflection point. Since I'm over halfway done, it should start speeding up as the process of elimination continues for the remaining characters. Also, is that too loud? Let me make sure. No, it seems like a good volume for you, right? Oh yeah, and I think the title screen is loud. Or was that Quest for Glory? I don't know. I get my main games mixed up. I have to tab out. That's why you're hearing the break. Let's open this, and then you can tell me how you want the volume adjusted. Okay. So I got the green monochrome now. Ooh, it's rough. I know exactly what I was gonna do first. Okay, so. Oh yeah, what I was saying before. My mind is all over the place. What I was confused about, and this kind of came up toward the end of the last stream, because once you unlock all of the flashbacks in the book, you have the option to leave. It seems to me like I would stay as long as I can keep doing my deduction. I don't think it's complete, by the way. Specifically, I noticed I've always noticed this. I noticed this very early on that don't spoil it if I'm onto something. But it seemed to me that the third mate is right there at the end of chapter 7, and he's not there in chapter 9, and there's that blank chapter 8. So I don't think you can complete the book. Or at least you can't seal 60 fates, because I don't know what happened to him. There's no spot to fill out for him, is what I'm saying. So I'm curious about that. But it seemed to me like, since I can leave now before filling out the rest of the book, that I would forego some opportunities. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is... It sounds like there's an achievement or something if I leave early. I think that's the thing that's tempting me to leave. I think that you can leave early and you get an achievement, but I may not actually be able to fill out things in the book I could do while I'm here. So my natural way of playing is to fill out as much of the book as I can, even though I don't think it can be complete, before I leave. So that's what I would want to do. It would forego an achievement, but I was also told that I've already missed an achievement where I supposedly blame the captain for everything, which, how the hell was I supposed to know that? So, I guess we're playing the game twice if I want all the achievements, which is funny because this game, since you're deducing the same things every time, it's not going to have, the highest replay value unless you just really enjoy, just like watching a movie again where you get that feeling, oh, this is when I'm supposed to figure this out or whatever. You can replay any game, right? But it doesn't have the same, like, gamer feel to it. It's more like you're just kind of you're in a dance with the game if you're doing the same thing every time, right? It's just like watching a movie, but you're doing more of the things, but you're not impacting anything. All right, so what I'm gonna do is tab. I always get these confused. Okay, so oh, right here. Okay. Yeah. He is that guy. He's the guy who shot the second mate. Okay. Okay, that's not it. All right. So you have two people died here. Let's just jump into it. Let's go back to this. I remember they started at the end of chapter 5 and traced backwards, and I just went all the way through chapter 5, chapter 4, because those were the last two were revealed, or was chapter 1 the last one? It was 1, 4, and 5 were the 3 last chapters, but I know it went 5 before 4. And I replayed 1, filled that out, replayed 4, filled that out best as I could, maybe not complete. What does it say I've done? What? What? Show me my achievements. Okay. 1, 2, and 10. Three hidden achievements. That's why I wouldn't know about, like, they blame the captain and stuff like that. People had to tell me. So there's that, leave early, and then a third hidden achievement, which I'm sure I wouldn't be able to figure out on my own, so. All right, chapter 5. This is the one I have not replayed yet, so now I'm going to actually work on it.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？我回来的，全部讲出来，拢是恁害啦！迄个害的较对人无过好，是啥人本事的啊？He talk about a shell, very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
Yeah, okay. So you can even look at chapter 10, the thing we see at the very end of the game, the very beginning of the game, the very end of the book. Hey, Sant. And they're talking about shells. Shells come up a lot. So I guess this chapter 4 was when they were transported over. And I've just got the idea to start looking out for them. So the thing is, see how everything is a still shot, nothing is moving? The shell is actually animated. If I can find one on this in this scene. Oh, this is the surgeon right here. He lived. Hey, Morbits. This music is actually a little different. So another thing I thought about doing, because the music is so great, if there's some way, kind of like what I'm deducing in this script, figuring out music is kind of like that experience for me. I might try to do that. I'm not exactly sure how I would display it if I did it on stream, but try to pick out what the music is, just in the same way I try to determine the plot, right? You can look it up, but the whole point is see if you can figure it out. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. They met the same fate. See, when I first saw this, I thought this dude was, like, spiking this guy. But actually, something is happening here. Here's the captain right there. This is the third mate right here. Yeah, we don't know what happened to him. No, this guy. Who's this? Okay, perished in part 4 of this chapter. So, see, this, it's little things like this. You got these 4 guys pulling on this. And that might, you know... Okay, he's just an ordinary seaman. So is he. Okay, we know all these guys. Okay, never mind. We know all 4. I was going to say, like, maybe you wouldn't be able to figure out who one of them is. But we actually know who all 4 of them are already. So this, I currently have posted in as the gunner's mate as a guess. He may not be. And I don't know his fate, that's for sure. I remember the last time he shows up and then they say it's a disappearance after that, and it was very confusing. It's another guess. So I think that these guys were spiked by monsters. Because these 2 are both listed as dead on this page. So they both die right here. So it's this thing spiked from the monster, goes all the way through. You can see there. So I know who this is. Definitely not alive. Spiked by a terrible beast. So I think this is correct. And I guess I'll just say the same thing here. Spiked by a terrible beast, but I don't know who he is. I'm not sure if there's too much more to determine from this screen. I might just have to jump 1, 2, 3, 4 through here. If I already got one spike right there, let's just look at the 4 parts of chapter 5 and see what more I can get. All right. On the gun deck. On this side, it looked like.
Clear the deck. Move the boat to stern and throw the bodies over.
What's your foot in?
Howdy there, what's this? Give
me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
So, there's a pretty shell, yeah? So this is another thing I need to remember to do. Yeah, which is the ones who die get that marker on them. You gotta cook. I don't know. I don't know if that was the right accent, though. I'd have to hear it again. Okay, so here, just this one. In part one, it was just this guy. I wonder who this is. Oh, this guy. Wait, what? This guy didn't get away. I thought for sure I saw his death somewhere. That was a guess. Clearly isn't right. Yeah, these guys get, Wait, what happened to him? Oh, Unholy Captives Part 3, okay. Maybe I can just knock out a triple if I get his fate sealed. This is the guy who gets hit by the cannon. Is there a shell, an animated shell? I'm not seeing one here. Curious about it, though, because I remember that was a thing, and I wanted to start paying attention to that more. Oh, more people. Here's the gunner. So here are all the high-ranking people. The gunner, captain, first mate, third mate. And this guy, I don't know. Oh, this is the guy that gets his face blown off. That's his rank. Okay, we know him. We know him too. That was a guess. So probably not right if it's in print, then it's confirmed. If it's just scribbled in, see, that's in print. See, if it's scribbled in, then it's not correct, but it also says unknown there. I'm gonna cover that again. So I have no idea who this is. Be interesting though. I already have a gunner's mate, but I could just guess him too, just because. Let's not do the guessing yet. Let's finish out the scenes. I only just quickly whipped through these 4 scenes before, so I need to remind myself. Here. Yeah. If I write down his fate, I might have a triple just from that. No dialogue. Ugh. I keep hitting tab to close the whole book. I'm trying to hit this. Gun deck there. Okay, so it's close by. It's like right here. This guy? No. Definitely not that guy. Wait, which end of the ship are we on? That's what I thought. Oh, it's... I keep reading this. That's... it's this. I can't read... Like, I see the label, but it's for the other page. Alright. Yeah, I've done that already, Super Gamer. I've done that specifically... I'll tell you where I did that before. No, I did that. Stuff like this. Like the, you know, if I've determined that a guy is a Chinese topman, I'm gonna guess which one. Right? Hey, Ralphine. I see you've returned for this game. Okay, so here he is. What happened to him? Oh. So this is immediately after the other guy died. We can't go up there and see. So, it looks like they just lost control of this thing. How would you describe this? So, struck is not correct. I don't know if it's just one impact in the back of the head or back of the neck. There's more than one, but I always try to think like, what is the most satisfying way to describe it? Probably not old age. I don't think that was it. I mean, it's there. I mean, it might take it, but like when I think of like like Loose Cargo in Chapter 1, when the barrel came down, that's a true crushing, like a full body crush. I'd like to save that for that, but you know. Stones. Whoops. Whoops. There are many options for dying on the job. It's not a cannon, it's not, well... Died from embarrassment. That's fell down the stairs. Same thing, right? That's what I thought it was. It's kind of pinning between his head and the barrel, right? Another thing that's great to do is just keep filling them out until something works, because it'll confirm when you get 3 right. Wait a minute, what is with these? No, I know who those are. Oh, I remember this now. This was from last week. Hold on a second. He wasn't decapitated. Like, they tore his arm off and he bled out. Is there a bled out option? See, I did say torn apart by a terrible beast. I don't know if I like any option better than that. I definitely have more than 3, so it's not taking something. This is the carpenter. Something's gonna have to take soon. Cargo hold way up in that corner. Of course, I always get lost. Which corner is which? Quarters are on the opposite side. I'm over here. I gotta get to the other side. All the way at the bottom. Here we go.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on. All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
Okay, yeah, he's not talking at all. So this is the kind of thing where you could figure out who a bunch of people are outside of the death scene. So let's... It does give one thing here. You bled out. Damn it. I was just curious what the options were for that. Unless there's another John. What exactly are these beasts doing? It seems like they're throwing something at him, or I don't know. Exploded. Well, that's not where I should leave it. So I'm doing poorly right now. I thought I'd do a lot better than this. Oh, I didn't mark him down? Okay. It's a whole other thing. No, not this scene. So, I don't know. I can try to imply from that... Get out of this. That the guy who's tied up is the captain's steward? I don't know what happened to him, though. I also need to figure out who this is. I don't think he's the gunner's mate. I think the other guy is. But it is. Okay. From up there on the deck, that was the other idea. Let's see. Hey, he fell down the stairs. They took that one. Okay. All right. 36 minutes in. I got a triple. So 39 is the number. All right. So the original reason why I thought this guy was the gunner's mate, which now I have no idea who he is, was that in an earlier scene, he was helping the gunner get the guns out of the gun closet when they were fighting the beast. So it was a reasonable guess. It was wrong. The reason why I then switched it to this guy today was because he's up on the top deck in part 1 of this chapter, holding the gun next to the gunner who's also holding a gun. So it's, all right, maybe he's the gunner's mate. Halfway through something over. It's 39 of 60. That's a guess. I don't know who this is. Yeah. Or I pointed at the wrong guy, but I was... Yeah, this guy. The guy who gets his face blown off in chapter 9. So this is the artist. This is the gunner's mate. This, okay, so I know who all 3 of these are. There's no issue here. So this is the carpenter, and he has a mate somewhere. And I know who that is, but I got to go back and find the scene that revealed him as the carpenter. Removing more furniture. Okay, that was a guess. Yeah, still got those fruit flies in here. I've tried cleaning everything out. I think it's just going to be a matter of time before they all die out. Okay. So we know that's who that is. It didn't take, like, it specifically skipped over him. It doesn't like that answer. But that's definitely who that is. Or that's definitely who that is because he's the last Formosan. Like, the other 3 are locked in, so. I think I need to set a trap or something to get rid of the fruit flies. Is there something that... Is there some way to lure him into something that would kill them? Some kind of bait? Not sure who that is. That's a normal... It's a normal dude. We have... That's the guy I just marked downstairs. That's the guess of the other guy. Some guesses here. Unknown, unknown. Not good. Oh, is this... See, that's the thing. I need to go back to the car. He could be the carpenter's mate. I don't know. I need to find... There's a scene that's much more definitive. I just need to go back and find that again. Maybe I should just do that. I don't know. Yeah. No, this dude. Yeah. I don't know who this is. Couple things I want to do before I return to this. Not that. Come on. I'd slam the mic, but that would mess up your experience. No, wait, this is wrong. She's already dead. And I think if you look at him, he's missing an arm. It's hard to tell. And I don't like the fact I can't... I can't get a good look. No one's around him. He's just dying here. This is the moment he dies, but he's been bleeding out, I think. So if you go here, you'll hear him. It's pretty epic. Yeah, so this is the moment where she actually dies. But he's experiencing the thing that kills him. This is a little different than I remember. Hold on. This is a monster. I don't know exactly how this shell. There's a shell right there. Ah! E zooms in. I cannot learn these controls. There's the... See, it's animated. So this one, there's nothing. Here, it's hitting a monster or it's emanating from the monster. It's really interesting. I'm not sure, since this is a still shot, not an action shot, I don't know. When he goes, I don't know if it's, like he opens the chest and releases the power of the shell, and it doesn't like the way I've written. I mean, he was magicked to death. I'm not sure what's going on here. Heck, it could be poison. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know how these shells work. I guess I'll just put it on different things until something takes. I don't know. The other thing... Carpenter's shop is down here. I don't know how the other guy isn't marked, so I'm gonna have to go back and figure that out. That's not what I meant.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
Nah, I wouldn't be here. Oof. The guy who threw the torch ends up being the one getting burned. Never got him. I need to go back and get him. Yeah, this is why I thought this was the gunner's mate, because here's the gunner handing him stuff. Okay, this is... No, this is the other guy. never identified him. Could be him. Ship's steward. Could be this. I can't tell all the different nationalities. I don't know. Wait a minute. This. That's his first appearance. Everyone's on that scene. I don't know. This is pretty annoying. I need to figure out who the... I don't know why that other guy isn't marked. I don't know what I did to unmark him or what, but I had the carpenter's mate already figured out. I need to just go back and put that back in. So, I apologize for that delay.
What's going on? Stay back. It's already over the neck. Hey. Come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat! Ah!
So these two are standing together here. This is that Nathan Peters guy. So it might be him. But there's a more definitive scene. Might even be sooner than this. It's the main deck, though. keep wanting to back out of the page, and I always close the book. Let's try this again. It's got to be at the beginning. Let's... Okay, here it is. Yeah, you gotta go around this way. Hello, Mr. Gunny. Okay, was it this guy this whole time? I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. That's what I've been trying to do. So I feel good about that one. See, I also tried to call this guy this one as well. It didn't like that one. And this, I don't know what to say about him at all. That's just... Yeah, there's still a couple in chapter 9 that I never went back and figured out, so I guess I could work on those. So this is an interesting line. Maybe I could just work on this. Pete's mother. So I could try to look at... It's a lot of memories. Ah, this. No peat there for sure. I wonder if this was peat. Let's look at this scene again. On the main deck. Was it this guy? At least I have a decent memory in that regard. Perished and Escape Part 6. That's the guy who says, "Tell Pete's mother I tried to save him." So I wonder if that's actually Pete. This guy, is there another Pete? Ah! Alright, 3 more down. Alright, we're at 42. Let's all read about the number 42. This is a hard one to walk around. Okay. What else did I have left in this chapter? I know I've gotten most of it. The very first guy. Okay, the second guy. Am I thinking of a different chapter? Okay, I just cleaned up the end. Okay. Alright, so I got everybody at the end, but not anybody at the beginning. I thought I did. I guess I didn't. Did I get that guy at the end of chapter 3 or no? Interesting description of his fate. And it didn't accept this. Because the guy who died says I can fry us a solid meal. That's why I guessed this. But I think if I listen to it again, his accent might be something different. On the gun deck, huh? It is this guy.
Clear the deck. Move the boats astern and throw the bodies over.
What's your foot in?
Hey there, what's this? Give him to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Unless his fate is wrong. Ooh, 2 pages, by the way. Only got 2 pages left of people. What's the purser again? What's his exact job description? So this dude right here. What is wrong with it? Oh, that's not how it works. Okay. This guy who dies here, you can see him right there. He's fully intact. What was I doing? This, I go like this, there. This. See where he is on this, because it might be like the other scene where, you know, like the other chapter where, you know, what what you see actually happen to him is actually in a different scene than where they die. This is the guy that fell down the stairs to his death. Officially, that's marked in print. So this seems like it happens immediately after. Who's this? Oh, that's the artist, I think. That's him right there. He dies in the next scene. I'm a little surprised this one didn't take. Something weird happened with this guy. That's a whole other issue, though. So he doesn't have his limb ripped off there. I don't know what language this is. This is part of my disadvantage. Like, I don't know what that is. Oh, by the way, it's well beyond time we change this. What do we want? This one now? Just progress through all of them. I used to be like, oh, I can't handle that one, but actually I get used to any of them with enough time. That'd be interesting. There's just guys like this. You know, they just completely forget about. What if I just switch my attention to somebody like this? Or do I want to first look at this? If I listen to this again, I think this is the captain talking. Maybe I should do that real quick. This is 6, 4. I think I'm looking for 5, 4. Yeah, down here. Curious what's in there, even though I guess nothing, unless there's some... No, there's something in there. Something revealed at the end of the game, maybe? I don't know.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward had never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on. All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
You know what he looks like? He looks like someone holding their smartphone out. He's filming the destruction of his own ship. At least he got it on Instagram. I'm gonna see something right quick. Way back, the very first one.
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells!
Shells.
You bastards may take exactly what I give you.
So that's the captain. That's why I was trying to see if that was... See, I think the shells drove him crazy because... I mean, look, he's coming in with an axe. Like, they've all turned on each other. That's some killer music right there. Except it just stops. It should keep going. Disappeared. Ah, not that. This is his first appearance? The guy who fell down the stairs? Hey, that's too many stairs. Come here. Yeah. This is his first appearance down here. I tried to figure out who this guy is. But he's out on the main deck and disappears during the doom. So it's not like he spends all day downstairs like I first thought he might. Like, you're not going to conclude this guy is your artist just by this picture, right? So, like, if this guy's just standing around, how are you supposed to determine everybody? At this point, I just hope that, you know, like I said, just past that inflection point, you're over half done. You just, you know, process of elimination should get you the rest of the way. Hopefully. That's a guy I have not identified. See, this guy's wielding the weapons, but he's not the gunner's mate. Can't blame me for being confused by that. Says he's here somewhere. I don't see him. I don't see him in this one. It says he's here. I can't find him though. Maybe he's just sleeping. He's on his bed here. Just look for his bed. I don't know.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
Give me that gun. That this is about? I can't tell. Is that even a gun? It won't let me get a good... Yeah, I guess that's... something. So this is the guy at the end of chapter 9 who says I tried to save Pete, who is right here. So I guess they're buddies? A midshipman? Like you could guess that he's a midshipman. So there's one left. So let's go with that. I'll have to go back to chapter 9, of course, to try to figure out what his fate was again. Once again, I don't see the guy they say is here. I got you. This is going to be the surgeon, right? Yeah. He got away. Meanwhile, this guy who's been crawling, he's now made it over here. Although when you replay that scene, it sounds like something else happens further to do him in. Can't really see anything, though. Again, I don't see that one guy I was looking for, just to see if I could Learn something about him directly instead of just relying on process of elimination. Process of information. That's not what it's called. There he is again. It says he's there. Now, I guess I could see if... I get stuck in this passage, though, so you can't really see anything that's going on.
Secure the hold. Someone shoot the damn thing.
Yeah, see? More is happening. He was already struggling, but now... Oh, zoom. Oh. I didn't hear like a gun go off. Here are the gunners. Okay, yeah, the gunner and the gunner's mate. Okay, I guess it's consistent in that scene too. Here. You can hear the first mate. Yeah, someone shoot the damn thing. And I can't see. I can't go over there because the passage is blocked. But ooh, is he? This seems like a really tough one because yeah, something is... I mean, that's an action shot there. He didn't just bleed out. It's not just what happened in the previous scene. "11 others were present." It's not these guys. We saw them over there. It could be this guy. 11 others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, the captain is here. There's 12. Could it be this guy? Who I don't know who that is either. I can't see. And who is that right there? There's that guy. So I've determined him, these two, this guy. It doesn't look like these guys. It looks like it's him. I mean... Unfortunately, I don't know who that is. Now, I'm going to look. See, it could be an arrow. It sounds like it could be an arrow. By whoever that other guy is. Not an... No, he's holding a gun, but something silent, right? Like a... I mean, it looks like a gun, but it sounded like something silent. Did he shoot him? I mean, or did he get spiked by the beast again right here? I can't see over what went through the thing. God, it's hard for me to see. It's a pea shooter. Killed by a pea shooter. does have kind of that angle where you'd hit him. Have to be something strong enough to go through the wall, though. That's really tough. Because he's so far away, I can't zoom in. Like, this guy's close enough. When I zoom in, it highlights and will show who that is, right? But this guy's so far away that it won't do that. I think if you go over here, you'll see the surgeon and all them. Yeah, there's that guy. There's the surgeon there. There's the butcher. You might be able to trace in the previous scene about where everybody else was. At least on this side, right? Because in the previous scene, you can't go all the way over here. I also can't tell who that is. Be interesting if that was the captain. I haven't found him. Here's the first mate. But you have to do it all from here. Huh. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back to chapter 9. That's what I want to do. So it's tricky. I mean, this guy, he's missing his arm.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. You're in a bad way.
Is the squid? Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
The that. The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
A curse like that? Does that live for nothing?
So now we know it's the gunner's mate and the fourth mate. Here's the captain. So I want to know his fate, and I want to know that guy's fate. I mean, he's missing his arm. I don't know. This guy comes up here if you want to know his fate. So, let's skip to part 3?
Let them go!
Yeah, he didn't let him go. He was gonna be shot by the captain if she didn't shoot him. Yeah, see, something's going down already. Ooh. Alright. He's coming in with a knife here. So that's what I'm gonna say happened to him. He was knifed by the gunner's mate. I like that. That's gonna be my guess for this guy. I don't think I have 3 full guesses yet, so. It's a decent guess here. I don't know. I don't know about that one. You can always just... start get... Oh! Did sort of a nationality guess there. All right, 45. That's another achievement just to get 45, so. 15 left. 3/4 of the way around. Okay. That's the one thing that doesn't have chapter 9 complete, as I don't know who that is. Was I working on this guy? No, it's a different guy. Some of them look kind of similar. Nah. Now, he's standing over here by the 4th mate, so he could be the 4th mate's steward. That'd be as good a guess as any. He looks like a young guy. He'd be low ranking, whatever. It's a decent guess. Let's put that in. So he's told, yeah, okay, so this is confirmed that he's, I don't know how to pronounce it, the bosun. I've never heard of that. If you look at this guy, I don't know who this is. The Frenchman. He said it was torn apart. Okay. I don't know. Okay. You can't click on the ones that are complete. It's crazy that these two debacles are happening happening at the exact same time. I don't think there's more to do here. So, what now? Oh. Whatever. This is interesting. If I look at, not this, this. What is this guy about? That's his last appearance? And that's when he's being hauled away. That's interesting too. Oh, that's another thing I thought about doing when I was between streams. I might do that in a minute here. To count up how many fates I actually have available. Like I said, I already think the third mate, there's no fate assigned to him, and maybe that other guy too. Yeah, the lazarette. That's the part of the ship that I can't access. Maybe he's still alive in the lazarette. Probably be kind of hungry. Yeah, let me do this real quick. If I go here, count this up. 1. 2, 3, 3. That's 8 so far. So 6 and 2. 14 and 2. 19 and 2. So 9, so 28 and 2. A lot happened on this one. Nines, that'd be up to 37. 7. Did I do that right? 37 and 9. The 45 and 13. It's too many. Because then you still have 4 more here. I messed that up. 8. What? That's too many. Oh, wait a minute. One of these, not a real person here. So I only care about people on the passenger list. So this says 3. And that includes the stupid cow. Okay, no, I think that's right. Once I take those off, 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6, plus 6 is 12, 17, 26, 35, 41, 45. So 45 confirmed deaths. And then disappearances, 2 plus 7 plus 4 is 13. So 45 and 13. That's 58 people being accounted for. 2 remaining. It's the third mate and that guy that got taken to the lazarette. That's what it is. Those 2 are the 2 unaccounted fates. Hello, Spiper. Feel pretty good about chapter 9. Don't really need to think about that one. I don't know. Well enough. Very slowly putting this book together. I still don't know who this dude is. Although, like, you know, I figured out the carpenter. Another thing maybe I should be thinking about is I bet there's something in here about that I never thought about. I'd have to do some digging to figure out where everybody lives, but no, not this. No, I meant to just flip the page right here. So like this thing tells you where everybody kind of stays. So in relatively civil scenes, when everybody isn't just running around all crazy. So, like, the purser's office. No, I have everyone identified here. Nothing more to see there. This is the big murder hanging scene. I don't know who that is. What do I know who that is? Hold on. I have a quick question here. Not here. Here. O'Hagan. Where was O'Hagan mentioned? I remember. Oh, he was on the ship. He was. He could be O'Hagan. But there are 2 of them, right? There were 2 left in that chapter I didn't identify. There's this guy. There's this one. This one. There are 3. Okay, so the guy who dies in this scene calls out O'Hagan. So that's not O'Hagan. I'm gonna guess this guy's O'Hagan. It's a good guess. So I think I have a couple of good guesses now. I don't think that's not right. I seem to have some decent guesses in here, so. Yeah, this one's just way off. I have no idea what's going on there. Hello, Matthew. This guy I can't find anywhere. Maybe you can look at part 1 and figure out who he is.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Nice. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
He's carrying books. So this is just a... Yeah, so these are just ordinary workers. I'm guessing he was too. In that picture, what's he doing? Where is he? You got midshipman here. You can start to see some of the patterns, I guess. Here's the first mate. Here's the first mate steward. Third mate steward. Not a whole lot of choices for him. I mean, it's kind of eliminated enough to where with 15 people left, you could really just start guessing. But of course, even then, you know, guessing their fates is hard, even if you're willing to just guess whatever. Who would be carrying a stack of books? I mean, it could be the purser. I don't know. I need to know who the purser is. Okay, the books, I guess. He's managing the logs, I guess. It's like it was a guess, but it was a good guess. All right, that one was easy. So, like I was saying, though, there are two that are completely unaccounted for. Like, I don't even have a blank to put in, right? So, at most, I can get to 57, which would be interesting because then there would be one left that I might be able to figure out, but still not be able to solidify. There's also this kind of grayed out part right here. I'm going to take a break real briefly, just bathroom water break, and I'll be back in a few minutes. But that's a good place to be. We're at 48. I need to change this quote, even though it's really good. It has been there a while. I clicked. Okay. Sorry about that. I got back and then had something in my eye. Had to go tend to that. All right. So, I accomplished exactly what I wanted to accomplish here. Figured out who that other dude was. It was the purser the whole time. It looks like that last shaded region is for 3. Because 6 would go all the way around if you look at the other side. Is it already time to switch this again? I'd say it is. Back to the Commodore. Have I done all of these? This is the only one I'm not sure. I must have done this. May have done this like way early on. Yeah, that may have been too much contrast, and it might still be actually. Usually, I get used to it. I don't know if I can get used to this pure white. That might be a little much. I'm not sure I can get used to this. Yeah. Completed chapter 9. Good. One, 2, 9, and 10. Now, the reason why this isn't complete is because this guy, you know that he was shot with a gun. Yeah, this part. But who is this? It's a tricky thing because this is still early on. He's here. That's it. We can try that. Not show memories on deck map. This. Aha! Topman, 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 and Topman. He's probably a Topman. How many Topmen do we have left? We have one from Scotland and one from China. Actually, I can't even tell. He's just bald. Okay, now I'm starting to even get... My eyes are even getting used to this a little bit. See what he sounds like. This is on, right?
On your toes. Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us.
Give it up!
Give it top. That guy. Is he Scottish or Chinese? Give it top. I can't tell. Because it's so vague. He looks Scottish, I guess. I can't see. I'm not good. I'm not. Anybody could have any accent. Everything's a fallacy. What else do I need? What up? Who's this? Oh, wait. Chapter 4. See, the second mate steward could have gone with him. Ireland. Could he have been Irish? Not that I'm good at that stuff, but let's try it. I could just guess it, I guess. I guess I could guess. It makes a lot of sense, though.
You still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Sounds pretty Irish, I think. Oh, and I never said his fate. Okay. We need to be here anyway. What happened? What? So there's a monster right there. Can't guess twice, but I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about that one, I think. No, I don't know this. It looks like this guy is... Not this. Oh, wait, no, it is. Where is Nichols? This is him. On Unbelievable. There's a shell right there. Can't see. Is Lim holding one? All right, so this... I mean, he's right next to the chest. The chest is not open yet. So this is part 3. Hey, Streamclaw. Oh. I was like, what are you talking about? I was called Jesus back when I had long hair. It's interesting. I noticed that the footprints are the same no matter what surface you're walking on. But yeah, it's just a memory. That's how it happens. So it says he's poisoned here, but you hear the in the previous scene, which is part 4. It took poisoned as an example. I mean, as an acceptable explanation. When did you have long hair? I did not cut my hair between 2011 and 2019. Now it stops growing after like 5 years. Something like that. Your hair, it's just like any other hair on your body that, you know, you don't necessarily always, I guess some people do, but, you know, you don't always, you know, shave all of your body hair everywhere, but it still stops growing, right? It has a limit. Like the hair on your head has that same limit. It's just a lot longer. That it has a limit too. It just doesn't go, it's just that limit is much farther than other hair. So anyway, the point is that this dude, that's not a dude. This dude actually met his poisoning fate during this scene. And she meets her fate during this scene. And I guess this is when she actually, in part 4, that scene is when she actually dies. But you deduce what happened here. That's where you get it. Choked out by a terrible beast. So, I mean, he seemed pretty coherent this whole time, but he's right by the chest. Let's see. Let's go back. Some kind of nightmare sea monster. There he is right there. Okay, what? Uh-huh. God, it's really hard to see, but is he knifed? Is that a knife sticking out of him there? That'd be weird. Like, I don't know exactly why the guy would do it. But it's, I mean, was he knifed by this other dude? Kind of odd. Or was this the Chinese guy? Like, that's the thing. Like, I can't. He just says, "Give it up," and it's too fast. I can't tell, and the image is too unclear. I can't tell the difference between someone who's Chinese and Scottish. That's how. That's how brief. That's how vague both the information on the audio and the video side is. I mean, this is, you saw in the other scene how he looks like he's wrestling him. And now he's, I mean, that looks like blood down there, right? Down there in the boat. Of course, he might also not be the second mate steward, but I really liked that, guess. Somebody is. Maybe it's this guy. He's up there, though. See, I would say this guy is more likely. If you look at the picture, see, you got a topman here. Seems like, you know, put the Chinese topman here. There we go. Okay, that's what I thought it was. And it finishes chapters 3 and 4 in one swing. Okay, so that one was correct. I thought that one was right. So all the topmen are done. I mean, most of this is done now. I'm at 51. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Work on chapter 5. It's kind of interesting, you know, if I go forwards and do 7 last, because 7 we went to pretty early on. I have a feeling they lived. It is just unknown, though, so. It doesn't like this answer. Oh, maybe this was... That could have happened. Remember, just like with the, yeah, it's my favorite line in the game. But yeah, that happened right here. So he opens the chest, and I think this is what releases the curse that destroys the rest of the ship, even though things were already falling apart anyway. Because I think, yeah, the first one was loose cargo. That was just an accident. Then there was a sickness. A few people got sick and died. That happens at sea all the time, let's face it. And then there was that guy that was framed to murder, you know, the murder trial and everything. That was kind of a plot to get these guys on whatever mission this is. I think that's what was going on. And then it was during this trip. Now there's these shells that releases this curse that just dooms the entire rest of the ship in a way nobody expected. Yeah. It all started with those damn shells in chapter 4 after a bunch of people had already died. Because the other things were all just kind of stuff that happens at sea. Yeah, so it was this moment. Yeah. We'd meme it, but we already have huh, and that's enough. So, what was I saying? I'm at 51, right? That's what I said. Yeah. So only 2 more triples. I don't know who this was. So yeah. So that was my point about this guy. That because the shells, they counted it as the dude who opened the chest and released the shells, or whatever, was poisoned. They took that answer. I'd have to review this scene again, but like just that abstraction makes me think maybe this is poison because it's not taking the answer that he was spiked, even though that seemed like kind of an obvious thing. And the fact that he says, I mean, why would they tell us this with him not being the cook? And also, we're down to 9 people. And when I say 9 people, that includes people I actually know. Like, I mean, if I say this, there's almost nobody left. And even unknown is not even a thing. It's just, you know, these. I think that one's already taken. Right? That's him. That's the cook. Give it up. So I'm going to go with that. And it doesn't like this answer either. Even though, I guess we don't know who tore him apart. Remember, I was tracing this guy down earlier. I was looking at this scene, and he's carrying this thing that fell on this guy. I have no idea what happened to this. I don't know who this is or what happened to him. I think he's going to be my 58th guy that just is going to be with the other 2 because this guy's a total mystery to me. I mean, I say shot by an arrow, like that's not right either. It's just I don't know what that is. I don't know. Oh yeah, but my point with this is this guy is in this scene and he's fully intact. Like nothing's wrong with him. Then in the next scene, part 4, he's the guy bleeding out on the floor and they're saying, where's the rest of his leg? I don't know. Actually, this guy, I don't know what happened to him either. That's a good point, too. I don't know who that is. There aren't many left to guess, though. This guy's interesting. This is one of the 2 characters that just disappears. And by disappear, I don't mean like disappear at the end of a chapter. I mean, he's just not logged at all. So I assume him and the third mate, those 2 characters that are completely unaccounted for, are part of that bargain chapter, the blank one, chapter 8. That's my guess. This guy. There's no record what happens to him. But it doesn't like that description of what happened to him. So the only thing missing in chapter 7 is this total mystery guy that they can't get a good angle on to actually look at it. This one, I don't know who this guy is. Okay, so the fell overboard to his death. They were on the same boat, so that's not who this is. Could be this. I don't know. And I have no idea what happened to this guy. There just aren't many left. Start guessing. I don't know. Feels messed up to just guess. Maybe I should bookmark this guy. Try to figure out who he is. Let's do that. I finished chapter 4. Let's get out of here. Is it down here?
boys with you. Healer. Saya? Saya tutup. Good deal.
It's funny as I heard somebody snoring over here. Now, it says 22. I mean, there's a shit ton of people at present. Hold on. Who's around them here? I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. That's funny. These two are Russians. Oh, these two are the brothers. Okay. What? Hello, Joey. Here he is. Went to the vet yesterday. They said he looks pretty good for an old cat. He is 15. Yeah? Have you had them their whole lives, or? Wow. Yeah. It's really something when you have them around that long. I don't know who these people are.
Lift this out and take it below.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？我回来的，全部讲出来，拢是恁害啦！迄个害得较对人无顾好，是啥人冤死的啊？He talk about a shell, very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
I hate to just guess, but dang. So you see, this guy spiked. So this guy, you can say spiked. Let's look at the cook again. He's definitely the cook. But what happened to him? Somehow it's not giving me another triple.
Clear the deck. Move the boat to stern and throw the bodies over.
Watch your footing.
Hey there, what's this? Give him to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
I mean, it sounds like he got hit. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's hit. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I kind of remember now there's another thing. Struck, that's what it is. That's what that looks like, right? That's solid. We gotta go with that. I mean, I hope it wasn't torn apart by... It was. So the reason I didn't put that in before was I understood that's what the captain thought, but I didn't think it was actually true. Why didn't I try just putting that in? I doubted way too much. Press X to doubt. Wow. Oh, yeah. I should have looked at... Yeah, chapter 5 is done. I'm doing them in order, I guess. After... Well, no, 9, I guess. Or I'm doing 2 orders from the end and the front. And yeah, the beginning and the end. Just... But 8 is not available, so I got to do 6 and 7 in that order. Just funny because I actually discovered you discover the chapters almost in reverse order. I already had this done. Okay, so that guy was right. That one was right. And yeah, that's... Yeah, wow. Okay. So, to figure out who is left, yeah, you got the third mate, the bosun's mate. The ship's steward, the captain's steward. So this guy and that guy don't have fates written down at all. So I need to figure out Charles Minor. Yeah, the bosun's mate, the ship's steward, and then 2 more seamen. If I figure out this first, though, then I'll get 7 done before 6. We can't have that. So that's not correct. You're not going to get this guy, though. Well, I guess maybe you could. One, two. Let's see. All right, 1 page. Okay, they're all clear. I cleared them all out. I know who that is. I know who that is, but we don't have their fates. So we have these 4 people in those 4 roles. That's an interesting one. Your mate was torn apart. Maybe I'll go with this. Your mate was torn apart. That'd be interesting. You have all this figured out except this just... Who's the other guy? I mean, I can guess that. Let's guess this and okay. That finishes chapter 7. Or I think. There's only 2. I noticed the music was different. So it didn't seal 3. It sealed 2. I'm at 56. That's odd. I have no idea what this is. And then the other one is... They didn't accept it. they did accept this. Okay. I mean, the other guy is not Indian, right? I don't know if either one of them really is. Yeah, these guys are from India. No. Who's the guy that was torn apart by the other guy? There he is. All right. So my four unknowns is this guy. Technically this guy, but I know that's correct. Technically this guy, but I know that's correct. And then where's the fourth guy? Not this guy. Here? See, these are stewards, so... Is he Indian? Maybe he's Indian. I can't even tell. Yeah, the stewards were gathering over there. I guess he is. So if that's the case... This guy would be the remaining seaman. So let's say that one's correct. You got to figure out what happened to this guy, and that would be 58. I got to go to the bathroom. We got to go review that scene. That's really hard. That's the last one. I don't know. Not that. This. I'll be back. All right. So I know who everyone on the ship is. I did, yeah. I did turn this back on. I can see signals coming through. I know who everyone is. I know what happened to 57 of them. 56 are officially sealed, but they only did a pair. Really interesting. I have a 57th. I have to figure out what happened. To the guy that died behind the wall over here. Or which side was it? Yeah, it's over here. So, since I know who he is, I can start to guess. I took a break too. I'm at my 56. I don't know if you saw that. That's who this is. Now, he could have been shot by this dude. That's correct. I didn't hear a gunshot. That's why I was like, was it some other softer gun something? I don't know. That's 58. They suddenly switched to pairs. So you get an achievement if you bail early, which I didn't do. Because I want to have this experience first, and then I can pursue that other achievement another time. So, let's see what happened to these last two guys. Let's see what Chapter 8's about.
We should go. Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back.
Oh, it's waiting. If I back up, then it cancels it. That's what it is. If I stand here long enough, we head back. What? Alright. Gotta stare at him, too.
Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
My fate has been sealed. "23 pages. The good ship Obra Dinn, victim of calamitous events at sea. Murder of crewmate, estate forfeited. Estate fined for attempted mutiny. I'd have to look at the book again to remember who the fourth mate killed. Yeah, demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, but it's like, we can't blame you for that. It's kind of, there were some extenuating circumstances. Yeah, sometimes it's just wages. Just like, yeah, you just so happen to be at the wrong place, wrong time. No claim made. Murder of crewmate? Looked like self-defense to me. Yeah, so they take your findings seriously because Hook Sing Lao was convicted on the ship, right? Justice at sea, whatever. But I found him innocent. Yeah, that was purely an accident. Hold on, I'm gonna go back a second. Okay. Yeah, okay, that Thomas Lanky, or I don't know how you pronounce it. He is the guy who blew up Peter Milroy, I think. So they didn't worry about that. Theft of cargo. Yeah, Lars just gets his wages. Poor John Naples. So there's exceptional performance of duties and extraordinary valor. Those are two different forms of praise. Fell down the stairs. Exceptional performance of duties. Murder of crewmate 2. Oh, that's sad. He didn't murder him. He did what they told him to do. He lit the fuse of the cannon to shoot the beast, the Kraken. The Kraken grabbed the cannon and pointed it sideways at the guys who were instructing him. It's funny. I didn't mean it like that. All right, second to last page. It's my magical pocket watch. That's how we know what happened. Okay. can't turn more than this. I guess I'm stuck in my chair.
Oh, goodness. What a night then. You know, you shouldn't be out in it then. Right, well, get yourself home then. And tell Martha I said hello.
Can you believe it? A package at this hour? Oh, the thing smells just dreadful. Better you don't open it inside. I'll be turning in now. Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
Guess I'll do that. Which one do I want? Go back to the original, the Macintosh. Stinks, whatever it is. Jane Bird. So she's one of the 4 that escaped on that boat. Chief Inspector, I write to you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving your package. He was very pleased with your correspondence and asked that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you along with the means to complete it. As for the 3 of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory and a dreadful chapter in our lives that we wish to forget. Do not write back. Regards, Jane Bird. There's the... Is that a hand? Okay, so I got the letter there. Here's the book. This tale belongs to you now. Please finish it.
There you are. Collect your things.
Where's the key?
To that door. Gone.
Damn.
There's no time. We need to go.
Right. Here you go.
What are you up to?
Nothing, Bruce.
Huh? It's the surgeon. Wait a minute. That's the 3rd mate right there. Uh-oh. So he didn't make it. So we're in that... Started with an L. The lazarette, that's it. Two others were present. Yeah, those would be the 2. Yeah. Yeah, see what happened here.
A third shell. The captain didn't toss them all. Leave it. Help me lift this. Stop! Why? Well, set you free. Give it the shell. Here. Do it. Hoist it out. To the main deck. Throw it over. Lock the door when you leave. Get the tail, boy. In return, the ship. The Obra Dinn. See it home.
So again, he looks spiked like many others. There's that shell. Okay, here's the monster thing. Boy! Yeah, he got away. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, it looks like he's got spikes. Looks like it's once again spiked by a terrible beast. I don't know. What is that thing?
I'll kill every last one of you monsters. Withdraw the Kraken, or I will kill you all! Ah!
It's the captain. The captain in the lazarette. There's the shell. Alright. That's a little simpler, I guess. That's the chest. That's where they hauled it off to.
Call it off, damn you! This is your Kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
Interesting. Just another similar scene just like this. I don't know what else to do here. Here we go. What happened to this dude? The guy who tore apart the other guy.
What's this? Quicksilver.
So, I guess he opened it because he was put in there as a prisoner. Well, the other guy was poisoned when he got the shell. Right? So I'd just call him poisoned and see if it takes it. Yep. I guess we'll have that continue to write down as the story of the Obra Dinn, even though he died a year later. But they're all dead now. Come on. I guess nothing more to do here. Yeah, there's nothing more to be done. You've completed the book. Interesting game. Something change in it? What do you mean? It's not a similar game at all. Yeah, trying to figure out who anyone is just from the voices and connecting voices between scenes. I thought that seemed like a really hard way to do things, but I never really had to do that, so. Would you get credits if you didn't finish the book? If you just like got to the end? Right, you return to the ship. You open up all the scenes, you return to the ship. Would you still get this credit scene? Because if you did, it's interesting, right? That they just show the images of everybody and give a voice credit. So it took me 16 something hours to figure it all out. The first 8 hours were a complete waste. I did really badly that first stream, but I spent 8 hours on it anyway. Yeah, there you go, 1557. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's an okay time. Especially given the slow start. I think I did a lot better second and third streams. So what is next? I do want to replay this, but I don't want to replay this right now. Let's see, what time is it? Not too late. I don't know. I think I'll... Yeah, no, we'll let the music play. I'm not sure. Did we really figure out how the curse of those shells worked? Well, it seemed like... Well, it took the answer poisoned for those who made direct contact with the shells. Now, these guys were getting slaughtered by all these crazy beasts, right? So it started off with kind of those vicious mermaid creatures. Then there were those giant demon spiders. And then there was a kraken, right? Right. It's interesting because I suppose there's something that takes over the mind of some of the crewmen thinking that these are highly valuable, that we should hang on to these. So like you can see at the end of in the chapter 10, the end that you see at the beginning of the game, you know, open the door or we'll take more than just those shells, right? They want the shells, for whatever reason. Where are they? They're at the bottom of the sea, right? So the captain threw him overboard, and that got rid of the curse. I think that's what the bargain is. Like, he shot some of the creatures saying, cut this out. But then eventually just threw him overboard, yeah. So actually, If I say continue, can I look at something real quick? In the escape, specifically here. Yes, we take the ship and sail east. Trade wretched fish and shells for gold. That's for the mutiny. Well, I don't know if it started here, but that's the idea. No. I think that they were treating them like gold, like we should hold on to these. Some people got it and was like, no, we need to dump these. And other people thought these are valuable, we should hold on to them and become millionaires, right? I think that's what it is. And the people who brought them. So that would have been, yeah, that chapter 4. How exactly did they obtain them? Yeah, you're right, because they were attacked by monsters before they opened the chest. The chest was always there, though. Huh. Be interesting if you could find that chest if actually, let's look at this. I have an idea. Let's look at this scene. Or will they let us replay a scene just by looking at this? Or will we not be able to? Maybe we can't. I'd love to play this scene again if they let me. Maybe they won't let you play it. So yeah. Looks like you can't. Looks like you can't return. So I'm glad that I filled everything out and did everything the natural way. I think I was deceived or misled or misinformed by somebody, or just plain miscommunication. I don't know. Sounded like we could return to the ship and replay the scenes. I want to look at that scene again. Oh, well, I'm going to replay this game. Just not today. Kind of tempted to just, while I got it going, try to see if I can. I mean, I played that Talos earlier in the week. I know I have to go back to Talos. I enjoy that game. I might just finish that workshop. I want to do all the workshops. I'm in the middle of a workshop. I quit in the middle. I don't know. And then next week I'll start more games. Well, I guess I still got to replay this one next week, but I have a new midweek game I want to play, and then think of a new weekend game. I have to think of what I want to do on Halloween. I got good things coming up. But I don't know. I'm 4 hours into this stream. I don't know if I want to try something new. Just waste 2 hours trying to finish. I think I'll just do that just to fill the time. So I usually go about 6 hours. All right. If you don't mind. See who wants to hang out. I'm not going to do all of them because some of them are just crap, but there are a few I want to do. And there aren't that many, so I don't know what you're talking about.